Hey guys, so I just got back from a double feature. It's like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. God, actually two. Jesus, it's 2 in the morning. God damn. What a double feature I fucking just saw. God damn. Whew. I have definitely the weirdest choice of double features I've probably ever in my entire life. Um, the first being Till, the new movie about Emmett Till and his mother. Is it Mamie? Uh, I want to say her name right. I don't want to be disrespectful because I do want to be, say her name right. Sorry, it's been a few hours since I've seen that movie, and especially after seeing the second one, I have to get myself fucking get my memory right here. Yeah, Mammy Till. Yeah, that's right. Mammy, uh, Mammy Till Mobley. Yeah, that's right. Mammy Till Mobley. Okay, there you go. Got that right. Um, and and about the Emmett Till case that's very famous. Um, this is a movie that I got trailers for quite a bit, and I like everybody have heard of the case, know of the case. It's one of the most famous cases in American history. It's really well known. Um, and it looked like one of those movies like it's definitely an Oscar movie. Like it's definitely Oscar season. They're getting a lot of these Oscar movies that and it looked like definitely one of those movies. It's just like it checked every box as far as trailers go. It didn't look bad. It's just like it's a story that's definitely still relevant to today. So I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. You're gonna make a Emmett Till movie. Sure, why not? Fuck it, I'm fine with it. And yeah, it's very good. Very very good movie. Definitely one of those movies that you could tell that's trying to get some Oscars, but in a good way. Like I'll get into that in a minute more, a little bit more. Positive things I can say about it. Definitely the big positives I can say about this movie. The main girl who plays Mamie Mobley or Mamie Till Mobley, um, or Emmett Till's mother, who what's her name? Daniel Deadweiler. Deadweiler is her name. Daniel Deadweiler. Somebody who's like kind of I've never seen in a movie before, and this is like obviously I looked it up. Looked it up. She really never has done anything too big as far as like acting goes in a movie. I don't know. I didn't see like if she's been in any TV shows. I'm sure she has, but this is like a breakout performance for her. She's really fucking good in this movie. Like really good. Like she knocks it out of the park. Like you feel for this poor woman. Like you feel all the fucking emotions for this poor woman. It does a really great job representing this really incredible person that went through a lot of shit in her life that Mamie Till did, and did a good job of like doing her justice. I thought it really did a good job, and like there's some really goddamn good acting by her in this movie. Like especially one of my favorite scenes in the whole movie was when she's on the stand and she's testifying against the guys that murdered her son. And the whole scene where she's on the stand, all you see is like one continuous shot of her. That's it. They don't. You hear the lawyers in the background, but you never see them. There's a scene that does set up like the lawyers and the jury and all that stuff like, before that happened. But it's just the camera's focused on her, and it's her acting her ass off in this fucking movie. Like in that scene, like bravo, like that alone probably will get her an Oscar. That scene alone, like goddamn, like her speech about her son and knowing like even if her son was unrecognizable, she knows that's her son, and it's so fucking heartbreaking. I thought that was, her acting is great in this fucking movie. I thought the kid who played Emmett Till was really good too. You spend I would say about 25 minutes with him in this movie. You're probably about 25. The first 25 minutes is him with his mom, and then his mom sending him off to Mississippi from Chicago to go visit his cousins, and you spend quite a bit of time that like it's hard to watch because you know what's coming, and it's like you know this is based off a real fucking kid, and you know what's coming, and it's basically really hard to watch like the first 25 minutes, especially the interaction between him and his son, him and his mom, especially when his mom like has this hesitation kind of having him go to Mississippi, even though that's where some of his relatives live. And this is 1950s Mississippi, and it's Jim Crow going on, all that stuff going on, and it's like obviously the treatment of blacks is a lot different than what was they were treated in 1950s Chicago. And like I said, I like the kid. I thought he was really good. Also, Whoopi Goldberg's in this movie, and honestly, it's like it's nice seeing her in a movie again. It's like I'm not always the biggest fan of Whoopi Goldberg because she kind of can be kind of annoying sometimes, especially like her talk show host days nowadays. But it's like watching her again in a movie, and you're like, God damn, you almost forget this woman can act. She's a really good actress, and she plays the grandma who deals with her own grief because she was one of the people that was dead set on having him go to Mississippi and seeing his family, and she encouraged him to do that, and so she feels this guilt. And honestly, almost unrecognizable, like her in this movie. They did a good job making. I knew who it was. Like I knew she was in this movie, and I was like, hey, that's Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, whatever. And she is like almost unrecognizable. I give her credit. Like she always gets lost in this role. I thought she was pretty goddamn good. She's not in it much, but she's pretty good in what she's in it. It was nice seeing because again, Whoopi Goldberg is a good actress. Like give her, say what you will about her, her nowadays, but she is a really good actress. Um, do appreciate that this movie does not it does not shy away with some of the with especially with the violence. Um, oh yeah, they show his dead body. It's like they do it in the right way. Like it isn't until the mom sees his dead body that you see the dead body, and like I'm glad they didn't. Obviously, with the message it's trying to tell, you can't just not show it. That's the big deal about the story is that the mom had an open casket with her son just fucking in this looking as hideous as he was with what the guys did to him in Mississippi, and she wanted the whole public to see it. And like I said, obviously this movie you have to show it. It's hard to watch. It's like when you first the reveal of what he looks like. It's fucking horrifying. It's horrible. It's heart wrenching to watch. God damn, like yeah. I know of the what happened. I know I was looking up. Like it seems like most of this was pretty accurate from what I was reading. I do want to know because I don't know much about the court case. Did did that fucking lady that the kid whistled at? Did she actually testify on fucking stand and do what she did in the movie? If so, what the fuck? Like that scene was. I mean, God bless if she did that. God bless Emmett Till's mother, man. That for not wanting to. I'm sure she wanted to murder that lady. That woman was good at giving her dirty looks. It was, man, but of course it's 1950s Mississippi. She could not do that, or she'd be fucking horribly tortured and killed for killing a white woman. Oh my god, yeah. Um, it's eerie how fucking relevant this movie is. It is really fucking eerie how relevant this movie is. Not just the subject matter, but like even some of the stuff that this movie talks about, which is like uh the fact that like when this when this case was coming up, you know, the mom was under attack too, and she was under attack by the media and by the being scrutinized for some of her past decisions, like having multiple husbands and different things like that, having a life insurance policy on her son, which they try to make it almost seem like she intentionally killed her son, had her son killed so that she could uh, take out the life insurance policy, which is a fucked up thing to think. But this stuff almost reminds me of like we're seeing this more the same shit going on nowadays where, hell, look at George Floyd. When George Floyd died, he got killed. All the fucking Republicans and all the fucking people that were, trying to, justify what happened to him, fucking just couldn't stop mentioning about his criminal record and his criminal record. And did you know he had a criminal record? Oh my God, he had a criminal record. I know. And he was on drugs. He did drugs. Oh my God. Like, not the fact that a fucking police officer fucking killed him. It's like, no, we had to focus on the fucking, he maybe had a criminal past. Whatever. Like, dude. Fucking, you see stuff like this happen still to this day, and it's fucked up. I don't give a shit if I piss anybody off, it's still fucked up. There's still racism going on today. No matter what fucking dumb people want to tell me that there's no racism, there is racism. We have still not a long ways to go from what. Well, yes, we have the civil rights laws that were passed. And thanks to Emmett Till's mom, there's still a long ways to go. Like, watching this movie, there's still, you can put parallels to what's going on in today's culture, easily make, parallels to what's going on in today's culture to what happened back then. Yeah, it's somewhat a little bit better, but not entirely better. I mean, I'm a white guy talking about this subject. I mean, I don't, obviously, I'm not the right person to talk about this, but I'm just saying, I don't give a shit if I piss anybody off who, like, if you want to fuck unsubscribe me or want to leave me a dirty comment, fucking whatever, fuck off. But, yeah, like, it just is. It's, we're a lot of the same situation that we were in back in the 50s. And it sucks. And that we have not really become much better as human beings. It fucking sucks. It's like this story, it's still relevant. Like I said, it's still relevant. It's a good story. Yeah, this movie does. One of the things I was watching this movie, I was like, you can tell there's a lot of moments in this movie you can tell, oh yeah, that scene was put in this movie just so it could be on the reel for the Oscars, like, of the best moments of the movie, like the Oscar-worthy moments of the movie, like Oscar-worthy acting, like, you could tell, like, there's a bunch of scenes, like, you could tell, like, oh yeah, this was just in there to be an Oscar bait. Like, this movie is an Oscar bait movie, but it's a better one of the better done Oscar bait movies. This is not like a really bad version of it. This is a really well done version of it. Yeah, I really liked the movie. I definitely did like the movie. I definitely recommend it. I have one more review to do. Boy, do I have one more review to do. And then, until then, I'll talk to you guys later.